One to 400 private jets, props, and military aircraft have always been tough to come by. Today, Jetset Models is here to change the game with their new 1 to 400 general aviation and military offerings. I'm super excited for this, and I hope each and every one of you are as well. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into this, everybody. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today, and today we have a very exciting video for you all. Jetset Models has launched their general aviation and military aircraft offerings, and today we're going to be taking a look at the very first launch here of all the various aircraft, and it's going to be super fun, everybody. I hope each and every one of you are excited for this. So as you can see, we got this really cool tape here, and we're not going to waste any further time and just go ahead and get into it. So again, they have launched general aviation and military aircraft. As we know, Shapeways has been around for a while, and they've been an outlet to expand into this realm, but these have paint on them along with all the details that you would want 3D printed. So again, this is going to be an awesome opportunity to take a look at this, and I'm super excited. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. So first and foremost, we have the really cool new Jetset Models bags, and he was nice enough to throw in some police cars, some limos, and some police officer marshalers is what that looks like. So that's super cool. We'll be sure to take a look at that here in a moment, but I very much appreciate him doing that. And he also always sends a sticker with all of his orders as well. So highly recommend checking him out. He's on eBay along with his website. So highly recommend looking into that, as it's absolutely wonderful. And here we go, guys. Here they are. Let's get into this, guys. Oh yes, here we go. All right, let me make sure I got it all. And here is what we have. They're a little bigger than I expected, especially the Gulfstreams, but I'm super excited for all these. So I think we will take it one by one. So let's go ahead and start. I don't even know where we want to start, but anyway, we have these PC12s, which look phenomenal. They are blank ones, so that's wonderful. We have three, I believe these are, excuse me in advance, but I believe we have, I think he's trying to represent the F22 there. I might be wrong, but I think those are F22s we're trying to represent. And then we have another pair of PC12s with a blue and maroon stripe, which are awesome. And then we have the Gulfstream G550 as well, one with the slanted winglets and one with the, or unless that got bent by accident, which is a possibility. Yeah, it got bent a little bit, but that's fine. I'll glue that back on. It happens at shipping. And then you have the, you have two of them right here. One with, they look to be the same color stripe. Regardless of the case, we'll get that fixed up. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I think the PC12s are the most logical place to start. So again, the bag's really cool. Again, he has the website, the Instagram page, along with the eBay page as well. And I really like what he's got going here with his description here as well. So these are gonna be awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, we start a brand new era here with general aviation aircraft for the model airports and overall just the 1 to 400 aviation landscape. So it's a huge day. What are we waiting for? Let's not waste any further time and go ahead and get into the details, everyone. This is going to be absolutely awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get them out here. So again, we have the two PC12s, and of course I forgot a pointer here, so I'm gonna have to get one of those real quick. But here they are. They look absolutely wonderful. So let me go ahead and bring this down. So I didn't mean to put them on top of each other, but it happened. So we got the maroon PC12 and the blue PC12. These are both 3D printed, which is super impressive that they're that accurate and overall look that detailed. So let me get a pointer here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started with our first offerings from Jetset Models. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll use the blue one first, and we'll take a look at the red one. So again, these are fully 3D printed, super unique, and they just look absolutely wonderful. So feeling very fortunate to have these right now, and what a moment here for the model aircraft landscape. So let's go ahead and get into this, everybody. All right, so you got the propeller right here, very nicely done. The details look really good, as you can see, very proportional. We got the 5 blades there, and you got the tip piece as well, looking really good. So that's absolutely wonderful. And then you can notice that the shape's really interesting. So this is how the 3D printer does it. I don't know if the Shapeways ones are a little bit different since they're like fine point, but these obviously, as you can tell, have the creases, which I think adds some really cool detail to them, especially up here with the little stub piece that he put. So I think they look really great, and I think it adds some real character. So you can see those right here. And then you get the blue stripe right there as well, which is probably the best part of this. So with that precision, I think it just looks absolutely wonderful, and it's so great. So that's really cool. You get to see right there. And then you got the landing gear right there, which also looks absolutely wonderful. The landing gear door is definitely the best part there. I think it looks really great, and overall it's really cool. And then you can tell that we have the cockpit windows, obviously, which are very different from any other plane I've ever had, but I like it for different. I think it adds kind of that detail, if you know what I'm saying, kind of that indentation groove, like, you know, kind of like a 3D feature almost, which is really cool. So I think that it looks really nice, and it's definitely super cool for different. Along with that, we have the 4 windows right there, which look absolutely wonderful, and I think he did a really good job making those look like they're actually like inside the plane, if that makes sense. So that's a really great detail, and it looks absolutely wonderful. The main landing gear also really good. You can see the hub piece along with the actual tire itself, so really great job on the detail right there, and that's absolutely wonderful. The piece comes up there in the back, and then you got kind of that tail stomper piece, which is really cool. Along with that, you have the beautiful tail, which looks really great right there, and you get the horizontal stabilizers as well. So the amount of detail and precision put into this is really great. I'm very impressed with the 3D printing quality is already got this good. Let me go ahead and bring in the maroon PC12 here so you can kind of get a little bit of a comparison. So as you can tell, very similar details. However, you do have the maroon stripe this time, or pink, or whatever color it's supposed to be. So these are absolutely awesome. I'm so glad to have these PC12s. They look really great, and just to keep the momentum going, I'll just go ahead and show you these 2 blank ones, which I don't know if I'll kind of add a Sharpie to it to kind of add some color to it, or what I want to do. But anyway, here they are. So right here we have the 2 blank ones as well, which both look really nice. It seems like the landing gear a little bit higher. I think that's intentional, so that's kind of cool for different. But as you can tell, they're both blanks, so they look really nice. So glad to have these pairs of PC12s as well, and they will prove quite powerful at airports like Orange County, Albuquerque, Tulsa, and others. So really excited for this, and these are going to be absolutely awesome. So really great detail. So excited to have those, and overall, once again, they look really wonderful. All right, next up, let's check out the military jet, the F22s. These are gonna be great. Obviously not as realistic as like an F-16 or F-18 flying into a model airport, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be able to make it work, as they're definitely my most detailed fighter jet yet in 1-400. So let's just go ahead and get into these. Again, this is gonna be super cool, so let's just go ahead and get started. So we got 3 of them right here. Here they are, and the amount of detail on these as well is super great. So as you can see here, let me go ahead and see what the easiest way to line these up are. Yeah, this is kind of a good view, so you can kind of see a little bit of all of it. So yeah, really awesome. These look really cool. I love the gray color as well, along with some hub details on top. So these are going to be great. Let's go ahead and take a more detailed look. Really impressed with the amount of precision for 3D printing. This is really great. Not as impressed with macro mode on my iPhone, but we will get that fixed. So there we go. Let's see if I can bring it back down without it messing up. So yeah, it kind of all fits in one frame here, so I'll just go from left to right on it. So as you can see, you got the nose cone right there and the little radius piece right there. That's really great detail. I'm really impressed with the precision. Here's the cockpit right here, or canopy rather. Really nice. I love the color. That looks super cool. And you got the air inlets and whatnot, and all the other various pieces. I'm really impressed with the detail down there to be able to get so accurate. Honestly, man, these are much better than I would have expected, considering how challenging 3D printing is. So the fact that it's this realistic just goes to show how much effort Jetset Models has put into their products, and man, it just looks absolutely awesome. Got the tires right there as well, and again, each and every groove individually engraved's the wrong word, but printed, obviously, especially those hub pieces on the top and the precision, get them lined up, and all the other pieces of the puzzle. I just think it's absolutely incredible. You can also see the horizontal stabilizers and the angle of the vertical stabilizers really pop out on this aircraft, and again, the precision looks so cool. And then you have the exhaust as well. So overall, I'm just super impressed with the effort on this aircraft as well. Here's a look at the right side, and these are going to look so good, especially from a glance at the model airport, but I still think they're going to look great getting it close up. So again, I'm super excited about all this, and if I can get my phone to get out of the one and only macro mode, I can kind of get you a better look at the top and bottom, which is absolutely epic once again, and super happy with it. So yeah, these are wonderful airplanes, and again, super excited to have them, and it's going to be a great asset to the model airport. So glad to have 3 of those, and who knows, maybe one day we'll have a military base we're able to do if we get enough of them. So that takes us to the grand finale, everybody, which are these beautiful Gulfstreams. I'm super excited about these. These are going to be wonderful for the collection, and it's going to be so great, especially for airports like Orange County. But really excited to see what the lineup of general aviation aircraft will look like in the future. But this is a really great start here with the Gulfstreams, and again, I think it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So that little piece, I'm just going to try to bend it back up for the sake of what we're doing here, and that's actually going to work out pretty well. So let me show you these beautiful Gulfstreams. Man, they look so nice. So again, the amount of precision and detail is just out of this world with what was able to be put into this. It's about the size of a not quite like a 737, but ERJ 175 is a really good example. Here, I actually have a United one I can show you right here. So that's what it looks like for comparison. As you can tell, they're very large, so it's so cool that the precision's got down to, you know, obviously the exact same size and all that. So no doubt super impressive. So let me go ahead and show you this particular example right here. And I think the stripe color is the same. I think they're both brown, so that's really cool. I'll try to like add a registration to the engine or whatever just to give some character to it. But yeah, these are really great. So let's go ahead and get into the details. Okay. So as you can see, you got the cockpit windows right there, which are, again, very similar to the PC12. It's a really cool 3D feature, so absolutely love that vibe of it, and that's really great. You get the nose cone right here with the brown, and I think that's a black stripe, so those look really nice. The indentations on this, again, look really nice and very cool to have that, you know, just, it's kind of just a different feature, if you know what I'm saying. I think it looks really great. So the nose cone, really solid effort there. Honestly, just to be completely honest, I was a little skeptical when looking at pictures online. I'm looking at this right now and I really am impressed. I like the pictures. I don't know if it was just the angle or what it was. Like you can see it from different angles and it kind of looks a little goofy, but looking at it front on the side, I am really impressed with the angle. You know, you got the little dip there as well, kind of in the nose. It's kind of tough to see, but you can see it there a little bit. I think the precision is really great there. And again, I was a little skeptical, but honestly, I'm very impressed now having the model and really looking at it. So really happy with this effort. And again, Jetset models continues to thrive and do what they do best. I'm especially impressed with that dip. It's really tough to see the dip in pictures, but the dip of kind of, you know, that little underneath piece in the cockpit there is under the nose cone particularly is really great. Really good effort. As we continue through, you can see where the door is going to go, and then you got all the windows. In this particular case, I believe we have 7 of them, so that's really great. Actually 8, I think we got 8. So yeah, really great to see all those windows. The stripe looks so nice. And again, the indentation looks really cool down there. For example, on that, you know, the leveling piece to get it down to the bottom middle there. I think it looks really nice, and I think it's really good variety, kind of adds some character to the collection. But again, this is really great, and I'm super impressed with the effort. So especially, you know, across the wings right there, it's kind of cool to have those lines for different. So I think it looks really, really cool. The winglets are also really nice. You can tell that one, unfortunately, kind of bent a little bit, so I'm just gonna have to be very careful with it. But now that it's kind of back in place, you can see what it looks like. And again, they're really good precision. Obviously not the big ER winglets, for example, but these are still really nice, and I think it fits this particular release very well. So yeah, this looks really great. The engines also look absolutely wonderful. You see how good those turned out, and overall the precision of the angle and slope and all that on that's really great. There's the inside as well, and you can tell that they're made for the fan blades there. So that's really cool, and they look wonderful from a glance. And you can see all the various horizontal stabilizers and vertical stabilizer too. And then you got the back right there, which is really nicely curved and very accurate. So very precise and overall really good detail. And then the bottom, obviously, I'm sure it saves to not have to print like the fine detail like on top to keep it clear. So yeah, but more than acceptable, and that's really great. And the main landing gear with the hub and tires as well also looks absolutely wonderful. So how can you complain, guys? Jetset Models has made our GA landscape for our model airports and 1-400 collecting a reality. Obviously, Shapeways is great, but you have to customize and really make the effort. And then I was fortunate to get that one Shapeways custom that a random guy on eBay had. So, but now, I mean, this just speaks for itself on what the landscape looks like. And again, I'm super excited for the future, and I hope each and every one of you are as well. Jetset Models has made it a reality. It is such an exciting time, and I can't thank him enough for what he's done for our community, and now giving my model airports even more character, and obviously so much to come here in the near future. So I'm super excited about this, and I hope each and every one of you are as well. What an exciting time, and as you can tell, these all look really nice together. So yeah, feeling so fortunate to have these, and yeah, this is quite an awesome time. So yeah, this is great. Check out his website, eBay, and Instagram as well, Jetset Models. He does a wonderful job with his work, and he's going to be making many appearances at the model airports to come, and obviously throughout my channel. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.